Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. So here we are again, once more, onto the breach. And we should be able to finish turn 1 today, actually. I know that sounds like really like, oh wow, turn 1, oof. But yeah. It's all about the initial turns, really. That can make a massive, massive difference. We're trying to have our best early turns, really, because this is when things really do matter. Now, we do have some opportunities over here. I think what I'm going to do then... So only I have the one administration point here. I could quite easily give the Das Reich, 10th Panzer, and the Deutschland Motorized Regiment to Army Group South. Quite easily, that one can be done. No questions asked. We are going to be in for an interesting time to try and figure out how we can make it down here to the Romanian border. That would be very nice to do, would make it far, far easier on us. Of course, the pocket is going to be a little bit porous, so we'd have to hope for the best, really. Now, but it's a decent path. I mean, there's not that many rivers in the way. Thankfully, the rivers sort of work with us, actually, in the south, so that would be quite good. Okay. There's not that much left to move here, actually. I do have some additional forces over here. We do have the Leon Motorized Brigade. Some nice stuck freeze over here, actually. Yeah. Okay. But what I'm going to do here, first and foremost, actually... These units are static. I could have them activated, obviously I can't afford that at the moment. We do have elements here of the 2nd Army to be sent down to the south, definitely. Yeah, so we will have the vast majority of our reinforcements go to the south. Yeah, I think the south is going to be one of the major points of effort in the campaign to come. Okay. I do still have some unmoved divisions over here in the centre, actually. Let's go ahead and make sure we have things sorted out over here, then. Right. You're actually not on the rail line there, so that's not good. I'll have you placed here, so you're actually on the rail line itself. Which is going to make a difference. Okay, you can't really move back. Yeah, you're in a prime position here. What I'm going to do then is actually reduce that distance to the other units over here. I mean, these guys to the north are on the rail line, so they're going to be very well supplied, handsomely supplied. And if we take a look there, yeah, range to rail is 0, range to HQ is 2, MP to HQ is 5. So they should be able to draw on that quite nicely, actually. Very, very nicely. Yeah, your Panzer Corps headquarters is over that way. Okay. I'm going to have you placed here then. And here's your actual airfield over here, then we'll move you up. Army headquarters is over here. What I'm going to do then is move the actual army headquarters to this position. Okay. Yeah, these divisions are assigned to this headquarters, actually. What I'm going to do is have them march. Now, to be honest, what we will do then is actually have these divisions here used to actually just destroy and basically liquidate this pocket. For the most part, to the north side of this end here, yeah, to the north end of this pocket, actually. And we're not going to need as much in the way of infantry. It's more so the south and towards, like, Minsk where we're going to need it. But it wouldn't be a bad idea just to have some additional infantry thrown at this problem here. Things tend to disappear when you point 150mm howitzers at it, to be fair, and a bunch of infantry armed. So it's not a bad thing. Also, it gives me that punch-in power, really. Yeah, so what we'll do then, issue is these bloody swamps. That's the only issue. So what I'm going to do here, then, is I'm going to have them positioned over here to the north. Yeah. See, these divisions aren't exactly cracking in terms of, like, morale. So what I'm going to do here, yeah, most of them aren't exactly cracking. I'm going to have these guys on refit for the time being. Well, not these guys. These guys... Yep, there we go. Have them on refit for the time being. I'd like to try and build up their morale here, just ever so slightly. I mean, what is their table equipment? Yeah, I'm gonna have them... Well, actually, no. What we're gonna do here, then... Place them back on ready. They'll be able to build up that morale naturally. Okay, you actually can't even move. Okay. How is everybody doing today, then? How are you guys? Yeah, these airfields are actually not even in position properly. Now, what do I have here? Plenty of aircraft. Hello there, Miss. How you doing there, my friends? Yep. Good evening to you as well, and good evening to the chat there. Hello there, G-Man. Good to have you. Okay, these rail lines are technically not part of the network here at the moment, but that's not an issue. Not really an issue at the moment. They're very close to the railhead anyway, so there's no issue on that one. What I'm going to do here, then... See, we do have a good concentration of the Luftwaffe to the north. I think what I'm going to do is actually try... I mean, the issue is obviously the marshes over here. That really does separate Army Group Center and Army Group South to a big degree. The air power isn't going to make that much of a difference. And it's like I'm somewhat considering having another flot flotilla. What is it Luft flotilla? Luftflot, that's it. Yeah, I'm half tempted to have another Luftflot dedicated down here to the south, but it probably would be just better to keep it here in the center to the north. We're going to need the Junkers 52/53Ms, actually. I'm doing pretty good, my friend. How about you? How are you doing there today? Ah, God. Did you see the video I put up of the Chodon 3? I freaking love that thing. I can't wait to get that built up. I tell you what, I'm so excited about that. I think I'm going to have to reprime some of the actual models, though. Unfortunately, I had to bloody rush it due to it raining on that day. So I'll give them a bit of a re-going over with the actual primer, actually. I'm half tempted to go for, like, grey instead of black. Makes it a bit easier to see the details. So, Carl, how you doing there, my friend? Good to have you. Okay. Move that headquarters up over that way. Oh dear. I can't wait for you to overrun airfields, yeah, exactly. That is going to be nice. And there's a couple airfields in here, so the amount of the amount of Soviet losses to their air force will increase here, actually. Yeah, 2780 here at the moment. So, what have I lost in terms of armor? Only one Panzer IV. Oh, two flank Panzer, that's a shame. We have actually knocked out some KV-1s here at the moment. Two 1940 models, one 1941 model. We have knocked out three KV-2s, actually. That's cool. Any T-35s, T-28s, T-38? Doesn't look as if we've encountered them as of yet. 103mm howitzer, that's a big old gun bar. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Indeed, that sweet, sweet oil. Okay, so, what I'm going to do then... place that's more centrally located would be a good idea. Yeah, T-35s, indeed. Okay, what we're going to do then is actually concentrate it more so to the north. Einstein. Have them on the rail lines. Bomb them, then run over them. Okay. What I'm going to do here then is have this Luftflot concentrated in this area here. So there, Todd Grimmer, how you doing there, my friend? And Dachi, how you guys doing? Good to have you both on board today. Okay, what I might do here then is have... we can have a few of the airfields support the north, but we can obviously have a place so they can support both centre and south, actually. To a pretty good degree. I'm just going to make sure that they're actually on rail lines. Right. Hello there, Feta. How you doing there, my friend? Okay, you're in charge of that. Move the army group up over here. Okay. What I am going to do then is march these men up as much as possible. Yeah, have them cross the Bug River. Cover that. Okay. So I don't have the ability to reassign the actual headquarters. So I think what I'm going to do here then is actually use these Panzer divisions. The good news is at least I can stay close to the fuel lines as well, which is very nice. Okay. I mean, that's a little bit of a concern here. What I am going to do then is actually move this 1 hex further. Ooh, might as well go for it. I don't want them actually near the edge of the pocket, if I can. Oh, that reminds me, I did have somebody ask me in the comments of the last video how to actually install the map mod. I'm going to show you guys in a second, actually. Okay, so obviously that is driven back. It's more so just about taking that zone of control there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is show you guys how to install the actual mod. The map mod, sorry. Let me see if I can find it. Right, there we go. Oh god, where am I looking here? Ah, there we go. Right. So what you guys want to do here then. So you notice that when you download this, it comes as data, art, and then you have all this gubbins over here. So what you want to do then is go ahead and go to one of the east. So I've got it installed on Steam here at the moment. So we'll go over here. We'll go to data, art. Then you notice that you have all these over here. So I'll just quickly show you. Right, there we go. Whoops. God, I'm opening all the things here by mistake. I'll just open that up again. I might have accidentally closed it. Right, here we go. Sorry about that. Yep, so as you notice, we'll go back in there. I think I accidentally closed this panel without even realizing. Okay, so as you can see here, you have all of this over this way. Just copy and paste that into here and you're good to go. But obviously just make a backup just in case. It's far easier to do things like that and have a backup to go back to in case it goes wrong. So yeah, that's a quick like how to do that. Howdy-doody, if you please. Okay. I am somewhat tempted to move this division over here, actually. I'm going to move this division. Well, actually, let's see here. I can split it up to a degree, can't I? So push that over there. Now, obviously, that does move that back. Hello there, Resonance. The stream's only been live about what? How long have I been live here? Only about 15 minutes. So not long, really, at all. Yeah, but I'll do fine as it is, really. Indeed, just banzai charge. Yeah, so I'm going to move this over here, actually. I don't want this, these units over here till I open the pocket up, so I'm going to move that in there. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is actually have this placed here. I'm going to break it up. Just place them along here, really. Probably not required, but what I want to do is make sure that we do have something here for center. Just trying to hold it. Making an attempt, if you want to call it that. Okay, I do have a little bit more distance I can cover here with these divisions. There we go. Move that there. Yep, I am glad that we did take These divisions can move up. Okay, 2nd Panzer Group headquarters, move there. In fact, move back for the 2nd, move onto the actual rail line. There we go. Okay, I do still have these divisions over here. It is going to be a question of how to use them. I'm not going to need a huge amount of infantry up over this way. We do have an increased amount of armor, so that is very good. So what I'm going to do is have the infantry sort of brought in over this this side, I guess. Okay. So we'll have them move up over this way. Oh, that's a shame. Right, move them there. What are you doing with your puppet troops? We'll begin onto the Axis allies in a short moment, really. Oh dear. Okay, so I do have this spare core over here, which is very nice. Okay, H over here. Sorry, no, Army Group North. There we go. 3rd Panzer Gruppen. Yeah, that's the rail line to be on. Okay, so the north is pretty much done for the time being. So I moved all these forces then. I do still have these divisions here. So they're going to move down here. There we go. It's all about trying to build up the amount of infantry over here. I mean, the good news is obviously I don't have to take the rest of Tusk. So we actually do have a good amount of men to move up this way very, very quickly. So that is going to be very handy. My cats are invading like the Germans on the Eastern Front. Oh, I love that little like emoticon. That is amazing. I love that. Scared a cat. Oh man, that's awesome. Okay. So now what we need to do is look at establishing our path towards the Romanian border. So bring up the actual handy-dandy drawing tool here. Okay, I'm going to have to just upgrade and get the proper version. So yeah, we need to really cut this off here, which is going to be easier said than done. So let's go ahead and try and figure out how we're going to do it. Okay. So, I mean, we need to avoid crossing any rivers. These will work for us, really, rather than against us. I think it's going to be over here where we attempt it. Issue is obviously this train over this way. Do I have anything on the Romanian side that can actually move as of this moment in time? If I do, that would be great. I do not think we actually do. No, it doesn't appear so at this moment in time that any of these troops are available for use. I'm going to say no. Yeah, they don't look like they're ready. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So if we take a look over here, then you can see that the actual fortifications are strongest over here. There is actually an opening in the fortifications over here, which is really intriguing. It's actually kind of cool. Yeah, that's actually rather intriguing. Yeah, I mean, the issue is that we do have strong points like this. I mean, that is a very strong point then on the actual rough terrain. If it wasn't for that, then we'd have an easy way in through here. So I think what we're going to do then is eliminate these divisions over here. I mean, that is going to be an issue. It is going to indeed be an issue. What I'm going to do here then is just hold this line with a bare minimum of force, just to make sure that they don't actually head into Poland. So in all honesty, I could actually just use these security forces and pull that off. It's not a major deal. And I could push into here, actually secure some positions, to be honest. So I'll do that. Well, take the positions from them. Right, there we go. So that's going to free up these forces over here now. Move up their actual command. There we go, keeps them all happy. Do have another spare corps there. Okay, so what I'm going to be looking at doing then is actually using the forces of the 17th Army to break this over here. And I could use the 17th Army to defeat this here, the 124th Rifle Division. Which, yeah, it'd be nice to do so. Whoops, my mouse is going kind of crazy there. Yeah, it'd be kind of nice to do that just for the fact that it would make getting around that area significantly easier. It might indeed be a case that the 17th Army is not going to be able to move that far, so it's better to use them in that capacity. I think we'll be able to see. We'll be able to feel it out naturally, I think. So let's take a look. What do we have that is far away? These forces are not yet active anyhow. You're not active. You're not active. You are active. So let's look then. Yeah, a couple divisions there, isn't there? Headquarters over there. So, I could arrive in position here to potentially challenge this division. They could maybe pull it off. They'd have to have some additional support though, I think. Yeah, we're going to have the 97th Light Infantry and the 100th Light Infantry Divisions attack that. But then again, they'd probably be better off attacking the rough unit over here. Possibly. Hard to say, really. It might be just worth just make our way across here, first and foremost. So we'll have you shifted up over here then. You do have more mobility, you don't have as much mobility, but you do have more combat value. Yeah, actually no, it's about the same. Okay. Where's your core? Move your core up over here. Okay, good to know what they actually have. Right. I'm gonna say that a hasty attack should be enough. I hope it's enough. I think we should be fine with a hasty attack. I think it will be enough. No? Okay. God damn it. Should have gone for the actual planned attack. We'll have to go for another hasty. The other hasty should be able to knock this off for us. Yes, the fact that they're attacking across an actual river and the unit is dug in there. So I can understand it. I should have gone with just the, they're gonna hold again? Jesus. Yeah, the 100th failed there. That is a shame. I should have gone with a planned attack. You guys can see why the planned attacks are very important now. I'm just going to have to shunt that unit out of the way. So I'll move into position here. So we do have some additional infantry divisions over this way too. Alright, who else is in your call? Just these 2 divisions, okay. So it's a shame because I would give up the actual ability for a planned attack. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to have this division shunted up over here. Right. Planned attack, make sure we break them. Can't afford any more delays, really. So we can see that we have 9 BF-109 F2s over here, 1 Junkers 88A in support there. Okay, now they surrender. Okay. A little bit too late, but well. Okay. What I'm going to do here... You could move across there and still have a decent amount of power to attack with. But what I'm going to do here... We'll try and dislodge this unit first. Move this division here, the 68th. 68th does have the ability to attack. Okay, 5. From the 97th. Move them up. You're attached directly to that headquarters, okay. Thankfully I can have you actually reassigned, so that's really good news. Okay, just move you back. Now, I believe this should be enough. I'm going a little bit overkill here. I do want to make sure that we actually succeed in breaking them. Okay, so we actually see quite a few flights here from the Soviet Air Force. 47 fighters, 36 bombers. We have 75 fighters and 20 bombers on station. Looking pretty good there. BF-109 F2s. Yeah, the BF-109s are having a field day here on the first day of the war. So you can see that these are the airfields supporting us. Over this way, you can see that the Soviet airfields are potentially over this way. You can see they're actually receiving some support from this north as well, actually. Really cool, to be honest. Really cool. Ooh, a PE-2. So I do lose the BF-109 F2. It's a shame, but we can easily replace that. It's just we need to destroy the vast majority of the Soviet Air Force. So, I mean, it's one of these, like, well, a couple tens of our own aircraft lost for a couple thousand of ours. It's not a bad trade-off at the first turn. Okay. I'm hoping that we'll actually be able to break them here. So I do bloody well need to break them. They've actually got some armoured fighter vehicles in there, which is interesting. Right, we do force them to retreat. That is what I need. Okay. That's good. We've opened up the door. Knock knock with the stainless steel. Right, I'm going to go ahead and throw out a hasty attack here to the north against the NKVD. Hope for the best on that one. Yeah, their forced retreat there. Very good. Okay. Don't really have any more ability to move there, but we do have that opening. So what I can do now is look to actually open this up further. And I could try to move that out of the way, but my god, look at the defensive capability of that unit. That is wow. So move here. Okay, these 2 divisions should be enough to actually force them out quite easily. I could use just 1. I'm going with just the 1 here, actually. I might give it an additional support element just in case. Ooh, Flam Panzers. Love these guys. I really need to have a lot of this support actually sent back, and maybe to OKH, maybe to Army Group commands in general. But really make sure it's actually where it needs to be. So, for example, Flam Panzers and Pioneers, Stugs, especially Stugs being in like for urban fighting, where they do definitely excel. That's a 210mm howitzer, that's pretty impressive. Okay, so they're being supported there by the 21st Corps Artillery Regiment and the 460th Corps, Corps Artillery Regiment. And we actually do hold them, motherfuckers. Okay, it's only a hasty attack. We'll go with the, oh, then again, do I go for the hasty? I'll go ahead with the hasty. Yeah, one more time then with a hasty attack. That's a lot of support there from the Luftwaffe. So that's very good for us. And they hold again. God damn it. Just not quite enough good odds. Well, odds are not quite good enough to actually dislodge them. So go for a plant attack. I suppose I'm trying to use too little to do too much here down the south. Come on, force them out of the position. I really don't want to fail on this one here. Oh, you... The odds are better, but you can see right there we should have attacked with both divisions at the same time. You can really see how we're being held up now. I'm going to use 2 divisions. I should not have to use this much, but this is how things are. They're in some pretty good positions. Okay, so we have Junker 88s, we have BF 110s. There we go. At least we're shooting down more Soviet aircraft. Right, we do have 32,000 men here attacking, so we do have the numerical superiority. We will have control of the air. For the most part, it is contested, to be fair. Artillery we definitely have the advantage of. They do have armoured fighting vehicles, but not many to make really a massive difference. Though still, I feel bad for the guys who have to encounter those armoured vehicles. Yeah, that's a victory. Okay, it's a shame that we had to push so much onto that. I could have a go there, but I don't think they'd be able to succeed there. So probably not worth throwing men at them. I'm going to have to look at holding something in reserve here. I do have this unit over here, which is actually quite good. That could actually fill the gap. Let these men move on up. Yeah, that unit there is a pain in my arse. It's just going to take a lot of power to actually move it out of the way. Okay, what I'm going to do then is... Well, actually, let's take a look. Yeah, they can move further. So I'll have you take position here. What I'll do then... I mean, I could move there, but... I'll move you to this position here. That's to try and hold this flank down. Could move up further. I could have a go at challenging them. Shall have a go at. They are in a good position, I'm not gonna lie. So we'll throw a hasty attack against them. I don't have much confidence in this one here, but try and just beat them up a bit. Try and push them out of the way. If at all possible, really. I think the Southern Soviet forces were actually the strongest at the outset of the war. I really do have to go back and reread quite a few books, actually. I just need to force myself to, like, try and read a couple pages of a book every day. It's one of those things you just end up getting busy with stuff. Though, to be honest, I did spend my morning actually making a chicken ragu, actually. So that was really quite nice. Yeah, really good with the chicken stock in there. Come on, guys. I mean, when you watch these actual reports here, when you actually see how the forces fight and who dies there, it does make you think, geez, I really wish we didn't lose those guys. You feel like you know them a lot more. Yeah, we are taking quite a few losses there. Quite a few. So I really do not feel that's going to work. Yeah, definitely not. A lot of losses there, actually. Probably not even worth the attack. Yeah, issue is some of these divisions have lower morale. Okay, so that would be those forces spending for the most part. I was hoping I could actually capture that, but that's fine. Okay. I do have this security division over here as well to use. What I'm going to do then, split it up. Okay. In fairness, I don't even need to push them out of the way. It's just trying to dive as deep as we possibly can, really. There's going to be an issue here. Yeah, you need 3 hexes high. 3 hexes wide breaches. Yeah, right. That division's rough. So we'll have to attempt to drive that Panzer out. Well, that tank division out of the way. It's gonna hurt, but it needs to be done. I'll assign them some additional support, to be honest. Now, 2 divisions should be able to actually pull this off here. Yeah, we can bomb divisions, but our men are gonna... Well, I can imagine they're gonna have quite a bit of fatigue. They should join in automatically for the most part. Okay. So, Pioneer Battalion. I guess I'll give them that Pioneer Battalion. Should have actually given it to that division, to be fair. I'll give them the Motorized Flak Battalion. What I'm looking for really is 88s. Yeah, we've got some 88s in here, that's good. Okay. I am tempted actually to bring in a 3rd division just to make sure that we succeed here. And in fairness, I can't move that much further, so I'm going to do that. I'm bringing a 3rd division. It's going to draw on a lot of support. Yeah, self-propelled. Sorry, yeah, self-propelled's going to go there. Okay, so that is going to be a hefty attack there, but I do want to actually drive them out of position. They're not fortified, thankfully. Okay, here goes it. Not much in the way of actual air support, unfortunately. But we do have 52,000 men here attacking, so ideally that will be enough. It's good to have you on board, by the way, Marauder. How you doing there, my friend? So for you guys who do not know about Marauder PL, do go ahead and check him out. He's really very talented when it comes to One of the East. He actually knows what he's talking about. Yeah, 205 armored fighting vehicles. We do have a pretty hefty advantage in artillery, which should make a difference. Yeah, supported by the 2 howitzer battalions there. Another howitzer battalion, motorized flak battalion, BF-110s, BF-109s. Those 7.92mm anti-tank rifles are actually doing a pretty damn good job, aren't they? Really good job. Yeah, they are taking some heavy losses there. We haven't taken that many in return either, so that's quite good. I mean, this is light woods. There's no fortification, so I did will be able to break them. I don't think armor performs as well in these sort of locations. I think they perform best in clear terrain. There's a lot of nuances I'm going to have to learn about this game. I can tell you how to invade New Caledonia, but I can't tell you how best to invade the Soviet Union. None yet. Yeah, so 61, 62, 63. Those anti-tank rifles are doing fantastic here. They'll not do great later on the war, but they still have their use right here. Yeah, T-26s. That's a heavy loss of armor. It's a shame that we didn't have more in the way of dive bomber support, actually. Or just bomber support in general. Yeah, and their force retreat. Okay. So I would say that was worthwhile. Now, I do have these units over here, so we could actually march this way. Pummel that division there. And we'll have our breach. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that. We actually do have ability for a plant attack, so that's fantastic. We'll go ahead and pummel them. Yeah, there's a pretty hefty advantage then against them. It does hurt, but once we actually do have this free wide hex corridor, that's going to make it really easy. It's just this initial breakthrough. I mean, that unit's bloody well entrenched. That unit's well entrenched as well. The terrain's not severe to the north, but yeah, that is rough. That is very, very rough to play with. Need to assign these men to an actual headquarters soon. The good news is at least these security forces, I can actually frip a lot of infantry. So there's no need, you do not need to attack here. Absolutely no need. Terrible to attack against, really. And they've inflicted a few losses on our own units. I was hoping that our superior amounts of artillery will be able to break them. I mean, that was a lot of combat value. Pioneers are doing well. So how are you guys doing here today, then? What have you been all up to? I'm actually thinking about having a War of the East print designed and made, actually. So I'm looking forward to that. I think what I'm going to do is actually run some of the designs past patrons on the Discord and let you patrons out there actually help me decide on what a future print's going to look like. Waiting for one specific. you and me both, man. But hey, I mean, War of the East is going to be fantastic to play. It'll get to the point where we could potentially get through a couple turns. Yep, and we do force them back there. Fantastic. Right. Yeah, that was worthwhile. So we do force out to position the 19th Tank Division and the pesky 135th Rifle. Okay. Cleaning and computer programming. That sounds pretty good there, Tony Grimmer. That does sound good. Okay. So I'm looking for infantry to move here. I think what I'll do then is I'll keep these forces more so to the north, so I can actually move that headquarters out of position there. I could even potentially push that further back, but I don't think I'd... I mean, we could maybe go for it, but is it really worthwhile? Not particularly. I'm going to move that there then. Try and secure as much as I can. So it's really a hasty attack here then. Where's your call? I suppose we might try a hasty attack. I mean, they've got 4 combat value, well, 4 defensive combat values. So that's not a huge amount. I might give these guys just... Yeah, I'll give them a... no, actually, it's not even worthwhile, is it? I'm just giving support out there for very little gain. So we'll attack there with a first AT artillery brigade. It's not going to make a massive difference, but still pain in the arse. A better showing here from a Luftwaffe here today. I'll tell you, I can't wait for one of these two. That's going to be great. I wonder what squadron has the most kills. I'm gonna say it's probably the bomber squadrons. I don't think these guys are gonna be shifted. No, they're not. God damn man. Okay, it's not worth it again. It's one of those things where, is it worthwhile doing so? Probably not. But, so it's worth the chance, really. But we've got our 3 wide hex corridor over here, so I'm happy about that. See, this unit's actually in contact with the enemy, so it's not going to be able to move as far. Right. It's all about trying to secure those 3 hexes. So move down here. We'll move there. Okay, not much I can really do with this one here. That is a strong old division there. That is a very strong division. These tank divisions are actually pretty hefty. They'll be fine. I don't expect the Soviets to attack us, to be honest. I mean, what we're trying to do here is actually open up and cut them off, really. I'm going to make sure that I hold this open, to be honest. When it comes to actually facing off against the Soviet tank divisions, I'd rather not actively face them in combat. I'd rather just cut them off and deprive them of supplies, really. Let's go there. Okay, so I'm going to hold this open. At least then we actually do have a solid corridor there for supply to make it through. Not particularly happy about how that went. That could have gone significantly better. Then again, it could have also gone significantly worse. You win some, you lose some. Okay, Sarah, Sarah. But we have our corridor now. It is going to be tough going. It is going to be very tough going. But at least we do have the armor to actually be of use here. Yeah, so we know the only real difficulty is going to be this division here. It is in a good spot. I mean, that is very tough, so what I need to do is try and move around here. There's a lot of infantry, there's a lot of stuff in the way, to be honest. It's not going to be easy. So let's see. These units aren't yet available for combat. I think what I'm going to do here then is actually use these elements from the... yeah, from Army Group Center. They do have a great amount of maneuverability, and I'll use them. It frees up these forces from Army Group South, so ideally we can actually use them to get further, but having these additional assets is going to be important. So let's take a look then. I mean, of course, we do have the Grosse Deutschland motorized regiment, that's going to be handy. What I'm going to do first and foremost then is just move the actual headquarters down this way. Yeah. Move them down here. Oh, yeah, that's a tough old division there. Yeah, that's a tough old bird. I'm going to give it additional support here. I think, to be honest, I might have it supported by the Grosse Deutschland. Yeah, you can't. Okay. Right. There we go. Here goes nothing. Unless I can actually give this core anything additional. Yeah, no additional support here, actually. Ooh, that's rough. I'll give it these mixed flag battalions. But I'm going to have reassigned elsewhere. Afterwards, well, after this. Let's give it an 8 for the moment. Ideally, they can be used. Yeah, that core didn't have much in the way of support there. Right, here we go. Okay, at least they are helping. I do actually have a pretty healthy complement of the Luftwaffe helping here. 85 fighters, 38 bombers. Okay, that is a tough old division though. See, difficulty aspect here is a little bit tougher than it normally would be. Also, we're giving the Soviets some additional morale bonuses. They do have a defensive CV bonus. So that's going to be my excuses here for when this fails. But I believe, I mean, these are the men of a Das Reich, so they do have very high morale. And pretty much lavishly equipped for the most part. Okay, the amount of armored fighter vehicles being destroyed is racking up, that's pretty good. And you look at this division here, that's a lavish amount of artillery. Yeah, so we have 85 BF-109s, 38 Junkers, 88 A's. So that's pretty badass. Come on, keep racking up those kills. Yeah, definitely been impressed by the 7.92mm anti-tank rifle, to be honest. It's been doing a good job so far. I mean, these cavalry tanks are pretty lightly armoured, so it's good against them. Very good against them. Oh god, I want this to succeed. Okay, I do have 24 88mm anti-tank guns. I mean, the 17 37mm is going to do well. Some self-propelled flak. I mean, all has their use. All has uses. Oh, thank god for that. Okay, the 34th Tank Division is forced to retreat there. 2.3 to 1 odds there. Fantastic. Okay. What I could do here then is use the Russian Deutschland to sort of explore to a degree. Do I still have that division? No, I moved them there, didn't I? Okay, we do have other units actually further open this up. So what we need to do here then with these elements is really try to make the most of a bad situation, really. I don't know what we're dealing with over here. I need to push that division further. So in all honesty, so I can move either one hex. And I might have the opportunity for a hasty attack, but it's probably not worthwhile. So I'll have them move south. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to move to this position here. So I do have another opportunity here. I'm going to give them some additional support if it's even available. I suppose just give them all the self-propelled and just give it them all, really. If they can use it, then that's good. We'll have it shifted out of actual headquarters later on. Okay, we'll go for another plant attack. Okay. Yep, they're forced retreat. Good job, good job. Okay, Yeah, no way on earth I actually hit that again. I mean, I do have the ability to move one hex further to the south here. Which could be worthwhile, or I could actually hit that unit again, but is it worthwhile doing that? Not really, considering the fact that this infantry division's here. They might be in a position here where they can actually try to hold this open, but not really. I think I'm going to move this division here. Yeah, another tank division there. Okay, so we now have the 10th Panzer Division. We don't need to worry that much about being attacked by the Soviet Karl. I mean, this is the point at which the Wehrmacht is at its best, really, when it comes to fighting the Russians. And if you take a look, yeah, pretty good. Yeah, so 15 defensive combat value. I mean, even the Grosse Deutschland has 6. And obviously that division would beat the shit out of it, but that's fine. Okay. I need to beat my way through here. Move to this position here then with the 10th Panzer Division. Okay, so resistance encountered isn't that bad. Have them move on top of it for the time being. Okay, hasty attack should be enough to dislodge them. So we'll start with the cavalry. Let's see, is there anything available to assign to it? No. I do have some assigned support already. So we do have some self-propelled. Only 5 of them, but still, hey, it's at least something, isn't it? And it's still like an additional 550mm guns there, so not too bad. Okay, so we'll go with a hasty attack. 140, god fucking damn it. Last thing I bloody needed there to be technically fighting 2 divisions. We are fighting here in the clear, so that's nice. At least this is where the armor will fight its best capacity. I mean, this is some additional Panzer divisions to the south, so we're not yet even used the Panzers of Army Group South yet, so we should have ideally enough to make it through. Okay, Panzer's being destroyed here, unfortunately. Yeah, this is the issue. We are fighting against 2 divisions. Panzer III's doing well. Yep, they hold fucking dicks. That reserve division really saved our arse. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go for a plant attack, make sure we break them this time. Yeah, we're not actually receiving support now from the actual core headquarters, unfortunately. And this is it. Had we only faced off against the 14th Cavalry, we would have broken them. But they were reinforced, so I've got to make sure that we do break them. Are you kidding me? Jesus. Really not what I was hoping for, to be honest. God damn it. Yeah. I'll bomb another unit. I'm going to burn this unit on this. Okay, now this is looking more promising. Indeed, bomb them all. And good to have you there, Pelegrin. Yeah, there we go. Now we succeed. If only it had just shattered. Right, no more movement there. That's unfortunate. So that is a contribution from the Panzers from the north. But still, yep, good contribution there. Not gonna lie, a little bit, what about that? Just, gotta move these divisions just to the north there. Just in case. Okay. You're ready for action as well now? Ooh, you can't be moved, that's a shame. I can't have you reassigned either. I'll give them a self-propelled flat company and a machine gun battalion. Right, I'm gonna bomb this unit first though. That's a lot. That's actually doing a fair bit of damage there. That's nice. I do lose a bomber, unfortunately. Okay, I'm going to go with a full planned attack here. Ideally, it succeeds. At least they've been disrupted by bombers, so that is at least something. Come on, guys. Just going to make sure that we have our corridor. I think we will be able to brute force it, because once we get past this position here, things are mostly clear and open. Right, that's good. Yep, forces them back. That's excellent. Okay. What I'm going to do then is make sure that we have this. Okay. So we have 2 motorized and 3 Panzer divisions left to use here. Never mind. Never mind. Take that, 3 Panzer divisions. That's a shame. Because that was actually quite a lot of support available there. Right, let's place you there for the time being. So you'd arrive down here with 19. You'd arrive down here with 23. Yep, okay, so we'll use you. And some resistance here, that's coming up. Though what I might be able to do is actually just, yeah, I'm better off just attacking here, really. That's a tough old division. I'll give them some Stugs and Pioneers, actually. Self-propelled flat company as well. Right, you actually do have some support available, that's good. Right, I'm going to bomb this unit as well. Okay, just, yeah, there's no fighter support here, so we might... okay, so there's 3 fighters here. Just throw them all, really, if I can do. Yeah, not a huge amount of them there. Okay. Gonna select all. Heavy effort against them if I can do so. Yeah, bombers are doing quite nice here. If I can do again. Right, bomber aircraft unavailable or out of range. Right. Select all on here as well. Or actually, is it worthwhile doing? I'll say so, actually. Yeah, the good news is it destroys their support destroys, obviously, important weapons as well, which is important. Okay. So I'm going to go with a full attack. And I could go with a hasty attack, but it's like, I've got to make sure I break them. Otherwise, it's a waste of time. Yeah, I mean, if I fail to break them, then I've wasted so much. So it's really a all or nothing case down here. Gotta make sure we break them. I don't know how it's looking so far. It's not the strongest Panzer division, that's the issue really, but it does have some pretty good support here. It's got the 800th Gun Battalion, the 191st Stug, the 627th Pioneer, the 4/31st self-propelled flag, so it's got some decent support there. Some actual aircraft support on it as well, which is nice. That's quite a few losses there. I don't know if we'll be able to make it here. Actually, no, that's looking good. Yep. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so we succeed there. Fantastic. Okay, that is what I needed. So I could move there, and obviously capture the city of Tarnopol. I mean, maybe. It is on the way, and to be honest, if I secure the city... Yeah, I mean, if this division ends up in the city there, I'd be kind of buggered. So we'll move on like this then. Secure the city of Tarnopol. Or not. Okay, I could go for a hasty attack here. Yeah, you can't move any further forward. I guess we'll go for that hasty attack then. Can I throw any bombers on it? Right, I'm going to throw everything I have here. Just everything that is available, we'll throw it down this way. I don't think it's going to do me much good with our aircraft. We're probably going to have to rest them, but... And this is it. If I can actually take this area and cut off the Soviet forces in this pocket, then I have actually saved myself a lot of time. Okay, once more if it's able to be done. It's all about disrupting them, to be honest. If I can disrupt them, they'll break easier. Hello there, Influenza. How you doing there, my friend? Good to see you on stream. I think it's the first time having you here, so welcome. Okay, let's look at the details. Yeah, disrupted. So it's disrupting quite a few of them, really. I need to really look at how that screen works, like what the actual information means there. So I'll go ahead, throw a hasty attack out there, the fucking 146 yet again, fucking me over. Goddamn typical. Looks like our aircraft flew over here, actually revealed that. Yeah, god damn it. I don't think we'll be able to break them here. No. That bloody division there really buggers me. We're not far from the border, but as you can see here, because we're having to like worm our way around, it's not good. Oh, right, cool. It's good to have you here, then, Influenza. Yeah, you're watching both points of view on the actual, one specific play by email. I wish I could do the same, though, not gonna lie. You need to cut those red lines. Yeah. I just can't believe they made it there. I mean, this is irritating. I could probably, it might be for the best, actually, disrupt it. Still have a division there. In fairness, it might actually be better off just having it there. Hmm. 172% fuel, 199% fuel, okay. Right, I might just have to clear them out. Really not pleased how this is going. I mean, that +1 defensive combat value really does make a difference. Along with the other additions to their morale as well. Okay. Right, we'll go for a hasty attack, just make sure I can give them some support if it's available. Just try and up their numbers. Right, I'm gonna go for a hasty attack. I really do hope they do not retreat into Tunnel, otherwise I'm gonna fuck myself again. At least they haven't been supported by that other division. Yeah, if it weren't for them bloody being able to, well, act as reserves in the battle, we probably would have been able to push them out, or maybe. So it is irritating. I mean, I might have actually bugged myself by not going for a planned attack. It's a hard one, really. I want to try and push these divisions back, but... Son of a fucking bitch. They're really trying to push me, piss me off. Right, what I might do here then is we'll go for a planned attack. Yeah. Just don't go into Tarnopol. Best case scenario is they retreat to the north or something like that. I really need to understand how zone of control rules work, actually, because that would be very good to know about. Okay, these numbers are getting better. Ah, thank God for that. Still would have been better had you headed north. Right, hasty attack over here should be able to break them. It's a unit that has been assaulted multiple times. Oh, thank God for that. I thought they were going to hold then. I was really ready to cry. Okay. I might be better off actually doing, like, pushing Ben out of the way. So I can push both units out of the way there. You can almost make it, if you try. But then again, no, if I move down here to Tarnopol, I might move there and actually make sure we secure the city. Right, we're gonna go for another hasty attack over here then. Okay. Actually bloody magically succeeds, I'm happy about that. I could even push deeper here. And I am gonna do that. It's a little bit too narrow here, unfortunately. And let's take a look. Oh, just nearly. We're nearly there. We're nearly there, Abstract Cow. Nearly there. But I'm gonna push deep. Son of a bitch. Is there anything I can do? Tell me I've missed like a mobile unit or some shit. Guess not. Curses. Curses. In our own Panzer units might get cut off because of this, but hey. Yeah, indeed. I mean, ideally that is not occupied. Can I figure that out? If I had one active unit down here, that'd be amazing. Please, God, please let me save it. Please give me something active. Damn you! Yeah, it's not gonna be till turn 2, really. This is against the AI. I'd play against human opponents, just obviously, like... I'd have to get good at the game. Simple facts on that one, really. Okay, I guess we'll give it a go. Come on, please. I believe. I believe. Son of a... Please. Please, if there is a god. If there is a god and he's German, he'll let me do this. Please. Should have given them support. Scheiße. Yes! Oh, there we go. Believed in it all the time. Oh, Jesus Christ, I was clutched beyond fucking belief. Okay. Heart was going there. Oh, just bloody barely made it. Fuck me, that was hard. Oh, fuck. Not gonna lie, I was ready to cry there like a little bitch. Okay, yeah. Right. What I'm gonna do over here then? To be fair, you can actually receive supply from down this end. Into the Panzer core. Yeah, Goddess really loves beer. And then lots of sausages. I'm gonna transport some fuel up over here. It's only 34 tons of fuel, but at least it is something I can actually use. Okay. It is, yeah, they literally will walk through that, but, whoops. Yeah, that'd been kind of awkward, wouldn't it? Okay. At least in the city I did score some supplies, so that's good. I think, in all honesty, yeah, dude. I think that is everything I can move here. Yeah, more or less. Romania will be active next turn. I was hoping against her, but I might have found some, like, active Romanians or Germans or something. You major. What do you actually have here? Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to assign you the other Junker 52/53. There we go. Okay. Okay, on the second turn of turn, one of the next turns to come, I'm going to go through the actual headquarters and really sort out the support they need. Okay, I am super glad we made that though. Super, super glad. Okay. I think with that we are ready. I think we are ready to go here. So let's take a look. What will I receive next turn then? So, Flak Companies, Construction Battalion, 4 divisions there, the 143rd Gun Battalion, that's quite nice. Turn after some additionals. It's a shame that we lose the Siege Mortars, that is a bloody shame. Yeah. So we really don't have much time to actually use these Siege Mortars. What I'm going to attempt to do here then is if I can actually use the Siege Mortars, so I lose them on the 3rd turn. It might either be on the 3rd turn or after the 3rd turn resolves. But I might be able to use them against Minsk or really something else really. Just trying to figure out where to bloody well use them. But yeah, we'll go ahead with that. I could move out there, but I guess I will. It doesn't make a tremendous difference. Well, this is it. The only issue is we're not going to make it to Leningrad in 3 turns. That's going to take a lot longer to get to. I like your spirit, though. Okay, what we're going to do here then. I'm not going to have them out on their own. Yeah. It'd be nice to get that fuel there, but it's not... Well, whoops. It's not worth losing the unit over. So I think we've not done too bad there. I don't think we've done too bad. We've achieved mostly what we wanted. Obviously, we didn't take Riga, which I wanted. We didn't take Minsk, which I wanted. But we are in a position to take them next turn anyhow, so that's fine. We've got the envelopments that we needed. And we're really good to go. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and... Actually, before... There you go. So just... We'll have a look at the amount of battles ongoing. So you can see really where these battles have, have been carried out. Which is really kind of cool. See, most of the battles over here, actually. When do you think the Red Army will fight back? I mean, they're going to continuously fight back to a degree. But it's more so... I mean, the thing is, it's like the German army was able to envelop the forces in the front lines, really. And really fairly close proximity to the Reich. But it's obviously the forces that are around about this sort of... around about here. Issue is obviously by the time the Soviets... Sorry, by the time the German forces arrived here, this is when they would come... Well, get into the extremity of their supply lines and beyond them. So, that's when things got hard. And things slowed down. Okay, so that is the first turn of, well, voices from the OstFront complete. There we go, resolve the turn. Ooh, Abstract Cows spinning in his grave here. Yeah, Marauder's like, oh god, those pockets are so porous. Ah! I mean, I don't think they're going to be tight. I mean, it'd be kind of nice if they were, but... I don't imagine they're going to be. Especially the Southern one. My god, that was barely done. Barely done. Let's just hope that the AI is retarded. See, you said that at first, Marauder, but it didn't last long, did it? Yeah, that sentence lasted only as long as our romance. Okay, ground forces interdicted. I do think the increased amount of panzers to the north and south will be useful. I'm glad that we got the supply corridor actually firmly held open. That does make a large difference. Oh, they're pulling out of Riga, that's good then. I mean, if they just pull out of the city, it makes it far easier on my end. I really want to be able to push onto Pskov. Oh, they're actually attacking me here. Yeah, scouted. I mean, the pocket's going to be more than likely broken in the south. I really can't say why they wouldn't break it. It's just so child's play. I don't think I had really much I could have done against them. It's just the increase in difficulty and the extra defensive CV that does make a difference. We have used a number of key cities, so that's good news. Okay, they're pulling out a colonist. Colonist? Yeah, they've broken out that little pocket there, which is to be expected, I suppose. I'll be able to cut them off in the next turn. And this is it, they're not moving far, so they will be destroyed. It just means they're not destroyed immediately. But they've left their positions, which is fine by me. Even that Soviet tank division to the north there, just outside Kaunas, really did bloody hold me off. Okay. So... Pocket definitely broken there. I'm going to say that this southern pocket is more than likely broken. I really can't imagine that the Soviets would have been so absent-minded to have left it open. I mean, I'm crossing my fingers. I'm going to cross my toes. I really can't cross them very well, but I'm crossing them anyhow. I expect all of you to cross something on your body. I'm not going to specify. I'm going to let you guys go wild. Okay, so 19,280 men lost there. We'll take a look then since your last turn. Yep. In the logistics... Yeah. There we go. 136 guns, 49 armored fighting vehicles. Obviously this is total here. Yeah, it's pretty rough. So 28,000, 326, 152 armored fighter vehicles, 13 self-propelled, 7,019 men killed, 576 captured, goddamn, 20,901 disabled, 24 returned. Soviets lost 206,545. Yeah, quite a few guns, quite a few FVs. Yeah, so then up to 3,020 here, which is good. Okay, is the pocket gonna hold? No, I'm gonna say it's not. Okay, wow. Okay. Yeah. 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 Yeah, God is definitely German. Surprised that these guys are considered isolated. They must be being supplied by these ports over here, actually. Okay, wow. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot to actually sign them headquarters. But that does make shit far easier. Yeah, because the Romanian army now actually gets to kick some ass. The Hungarians get to kick some ass. Yeah, that is really good. The amount of fuel on these guys, yeah, so we can do some reconnaissance here then. We do have these additional forces ready, we do have additional reinforcements ready as well, so that's great news. And so what we're going to do here then is do our reconnaissance of the actual front line. The airfields are positioned further forward, so that's quite good. Okay. I'm going to do one small bit on message level 1, actually, just make sure it's quick. Blind Vogan. Okay. Let's see here. To say that they've still got 97% fuel is not bad, I'm not going to lie. 88% over there. You 108. I mean, this is it. Looks like a lot of our forces are up over here. So I'd say the best course of action is probably just going to be able to sweep. Yeah, sweep to the south there. South of Zaitomir. Really just head straight for Kiev. Though, to be honest, actually, no, not Kiev. Not Kiev. I'd say the best course of action is probably to head down here towards this area. Possibly. I mean, this can be achieved by the infantry. Like, this can be taken by infantry. What I'm thinking is that we actually try to head this way. Basically, we know that the Soviet forces are over here in a pretty decent concentration. But yeah, if I could just try and get to the river Dnieper before the Soviet forces can arrive in any sort of strength, especially be across the river before they arrive in any sort of strength, it's going to make it far, far easier. Of course, they're going to have reinforcements heading down this way, so we need to really get our asses in gear. At least we'll be able to cover a fair bit of ground, and ideally... yeah, ideally try to cut them off. Okay. But I'm very glad that this did hold in the south. Amazingly, I mean, it was open. I think the Soviets just thought, okay, maybe we should actually retreat. Yeah, we'll leave a few forces over here to deal with this. That should be quite easy. I do need to assign these construction battalions as well, make sure certain rail lines are worked on. Okay. Yeah, we do have another... well, our other rail line unit over here, that's going to be heading out from Romania. This one's now active. So that's very handy. And we do have our rail lines up over here past Brest-Litovsk. So that's very good. So supply is able to flow here. If we take a look. So this is to the extent that our rail lines actually cover. Yeah, so counters will be under our control, be able to convert the lines there. It's a shame about these guys. Looks like they just cut that off there. Foul Blau 41 indeed, yeah. That would be amazing. Yeah, but you can see that they do have a fair amount of forces over here already. Few down here. Looks like you can see already where they're beginning to form a defensive line. It looks as if they've left Minsk. So that's very good. Okay. Just gonna go ahead and take a look at production here. Okay. Yeah, it's a shame that we don't get to use these guys longer. That is a great name. Kava Cacao. I freaking love that name. That was amazing. Yeah, I'll take a look at the Soviet losses in just a second. But I love that name. Right, rival squads. So I do have 404 in the pool here, actually, which is nice. I'd love to... I wonder if this is actually due to the fact that we reduce our table equipment across the board. Is that actually going to be reflected here? So you're a 100% one. Actually, no, that's 100% one. Okay. Right, there we go. 80% one. Yeah, so it looks like that table equipment is going to be reduced slowly over time as it's fed back into the actual pool, really. Okay. Yep, looks like they pulled back over here. So we'll take a look at the losses then for the Soviets. So here we go. Axis turn. Yeah, so they're up to 206,000 losses here at the moment. 69,499 captured. Went up to 28,000 losses. And what we need to do here then, obviously this number's going to skyrocket as we do have a lot of divisions to eat up and chew out. The forces of 4th Army are going to be really used over here. Can you run oil? Unfortunately, it's not as in-depth as one of the Pacific. But of course, one of these two is going to definitely change that. Which is going to be kind of cool. It's going to make everything just feel more natural, really. Okay. So I do have 51 command points. We do have to kind of make some big changes here. So if I take a look at my commander's report then. Yeah, see, Army Group South. I need to really play with them. 11th Army down here. See, I could have the 11th Army changed over. So they can either be placed directly. Yeah, see, I could have the 4th Romanian Army group, sorry, the 4th Romanian Army changed back to their own command, which isn't as expensive, so that's nice. So, Army Group Antonescu. It's 36 points in of itself, but it's going to make a difference. It's just stuff like this that we have to do, really, just to try and alleviate the actual burden on the Army Group there. Yeah, so you can see that is better already. So then, nitrogen? Yes, smash those lines. Yeah, you don't get that many administration points, so we do have to be quite selective with them. I'd rather use them for that gold there, as it is going to make a difference. Okay, so it's going to be a case of moving the infantry first and foremost. The good thing is that Lee's corners can actually be seized this turn. Now, to be honest, what I'm going to do here, then, is... Think of it like this. This area is just basically radioactive. Just basically radioactive in this area. I'd like to avoid it for the most part, as it is full of awful terrain that is really conducive to the Soviet offensive. But then again, God, it's not great. I mean, it's like, what we're kind of going to have to do here then is try and march kind of like that to get through it mostly, or just straight up like that. I'd like to use this push down from Minsk to really unhinge them. But I mean, the biggest thing here then is taking Minsk and really pushing on this area here. If I can push on this land bridge towards Smolensk, that is phenomenal. I need to push that as hard as possible, as quickly as possible. Because otherwise the Soviets are going to dig in and it's going to take me far fucking longer. We'll have to see. It might not even be the best way, but it is the way of least resistance, really. As for the moment, it looks like there's a lot of airfields. What I need to do is really prevent them from digging in. Yeah, you can see they're already started to dig in over here. Yeah, started to dig in. And the actual fortifications gives you a good idea of like where troops are for the most part. So there's some security forces, basically fortified positions out here. There's not terribly much, so we'll move our infantry. And keep on going there. What we're going to be looking for then really is seizing south as Itemir, really. If I can try to make it towards like Chikasi, I'd be happy, but if we can make it down this way towards Stalingrad and etc. I mean, the best case scenario would be trying to make it to Rostov within a few turns. I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 turns, something like that. I just need to really push it hard in Ukraine. I don't think I'm going to bother moving into Crimea. I'm just going to leave the force there just to block it off, really. I mean, it's nice and all, but it's really just... Yeah, I don't want to be doing that. It's just moving all the way down here. I mean, Stalingrad is our goal at the end of the day. It is a very far out position, but it's mostly about seizing control of T-34 production, really removing it from the Soviets. While we're able to do so, I'm going to try and take that away from them. Magnificent doodles. Oh, dude, if you watch my point of view in One Pacific, you occasionally see some fucking gems. Fucking gems. Oh, dear. I do some weird crap. How are you guys doing, Ben? How are you all doing today? Okay, I'm trying to think where to start here. It's going to be with the infantry, isn't it? So, let's take a look then at the centre. These Panzer divisions are looking fine enough. And what I'm going to do here then is form it back up into division. Yeah, we can see there that they push together. It's in its own little pocket here as well. I could do with having this division actually reassigned. Yeah. Then cut that off. Good. Right. Right, seize the city of Kaunas. Really not very much there. Might as well just leave you in the city. I think, to be honest, all we need to do here then is have this force head this way. And if I head just like this, then I'm going to be running into this crap over here. I really don't want to be doing that. I want to move over here to this position and really push on this way. It keeps the actual army good up north together in a tighter manner, really. Yeah. Though, I suppose this is it. As reluctant as I am, I'll just march a division through the area, I suppose. Right, there we go. They can move there. I do have you to move as well, so we'll move you up over here. Yeah, it's a shame that they were able to open that up again. Otherwise, it would have been very nice if just had them destroyed. But that's fine. We were able to keep a supply corridor open. I mean, this was close, actually. ASMR march into Belarus, indeed. Hey, man. Hey, if it works, it ain't stupid. Yeah, so Riga's open, which is good news. And these guys will have suffered due to the fact that they couldn't get access to that fuel there. That's a shitload of fuel. I'm not going to have access to it all, but at least that is something like, Jesus Christ, that's a shitload of fuel. Okay, that's kind of as perfect as it's going to be, really. Move you up over there, I guess. At least I'll have the rail lines over here to work with. Place them there for the time being. Yeah, but I mean, this is it. I could have had that army group, well, that army move down this way, but the, which army is this? Is this the, yeah, the Knife Army. The Knife Army will be able to make quick work of this, really. I don't need many units here. You can really see, like, how they try to shift over this way. So just a couple of units just to contain them, and that'll be fine. I need to clear it up quickly, but I don't want to be spending too much time there either. It's a delicate balancing act to a degree. Okay. Totally not interested in actually fighting any of these Soviet divisions. There we go. Just all about trying to just get through here, really. Right, now this is much, much better. Actually, can they make it a Riga? They can't make it a Riga, but that's fine. Keeps them happy. Ah, thank you very much there, Influencer, for following. Really appreciate it, my man. Alright, there we go. I might just have this one corps actually dedicated to this, and obviously then they could be the ones to head further north. They're not cut off as of yet, that's the unfortunate thing. Let's see. Definitely something here. Yeah, you can see where these men were, where they were actually fortifying. And still a lot of those divisions are still pretty strong, actually. So what we're going to be doing there, really, is we're not going to be able to force them to surrender as of yet, at least the strong divisions. It's going to be just mostly pushing them back into a tighter position, really, like, really not allowing them out. Blocking them, I suppose you could say. That's the most we'll be able to achieve. And in all honesty, we do have the Hungarian forces that are going to be able to march on up soon enough. Romanians will be able to march here. I'm just going to leave these guys to starve for the most part. Everything that can move east will move east. ASAP. No excuses. Okay. I'm half tempted to actually have the 253rd assigned to the RHG command, actually. Am I able to do that? No, seems like I can't do that. But one division would be enough to secure this area, I'd imagine. Okay. Just stay close to the rail lines, really. Right, there we go. I could attempt to take the port, but I'm not gonna. I think for what I'd gain doing that, it's like I might as well just move on up further. It can be accomplished for another force. Yeah, like for instance, this division can move up. Well, this corps can move up. Yep, there we go. I mean, had we been able to secure this central area here, that would have been better. So it's not been perfect, but at least it is something that's going to work. Security will work on this area here. Okay. And this is at each turn, but I'm not attacking something that I don't need to. Easy another turn, but I conserve that manpower, both armaments, and just in general, the unit will be able to perform better when it's needed. Okay, move up there to make sure you're secure. Yeah, these men will definitely be cut off. Looks like there's something around here, actually. Goddamn shame they can't move up onto Riga. Okay. Can you attack? Can you attack? Oh, of course they hold. If that is a very low strength unit, isn't it? Can you move there? Maybe have hasty attack now. Yeah. Actually, have them both perform a hasty attack together. Yeah, forces them out of the way. Okay, that's now opened up, which is good news. Ah, now, there we go. Now we're talking. So, do take note of what's actually in Riga here first, guys. So, 11,640 tons of fuel, 12,000 tons of supply. Watch the vast majority of that disappear. But there we go. At least we're able to march into Riga. And how much do we retain in Riga? Yeah, okay. So, vast majority of the supply is gone, but at least we actually do hold on to, like, a third, or like, I don't know, it's about 40, 50%, something like that of the fuel there. Not 50%, but about 40%, something around that. Which ain't bad. Ain't bad. It does actually give us the ability to move on, though. Okay, these Panzer units. Yeah, they're going to be very handy. Very, very handy. We need to be very careful about where we have these units really pushed. But I think these guys will be going for Minsk, to be honest. Okay, I'm going to look at actually moving the armoured units over here to the north then. I'm not going to move into Estonia. It's all about trying to make it to Pskov over here, to be honest. If I can make it to Pskov, then we are in a we're in for a good time. What is this unit here? Okay, so there's a couple of them there. It might be an airfield. Also fuel, like 98% there. 99. Right. Ah, right, okay. You can't move anywhere near as far. So I'll use you then. I still don't know what this is, and that's annoying me. Okay, so NKVD and Border Regiment. So I'm gonna kick his ass. There we go. Routed, that's what I need. Right, moving up over this way. Yeah, I'm really happy to have this element of the 3rd Panzer Group in the north, actually. What I'll do is place you here. Okay. Yeah, that gives us far more to work with here. We need to be across here if we can do. If we can manage it, I'd be very happy. Right, so first move here. If we can be on the outskirts of Pskov, then I'd be happy. Right, you're going to be moving to the north anyhow. Okay, looking good. Okay, yep. It's a shame I can't be on the other side of the river here. Let's see. I could move, Is that news causing me some issues? So I mean I could move north to displace it. Try and cut that as there. Well, that as well. I'll do that actually next. Let's see what else we can move here. Really? It's a low amount of movement. Okay. Move there. Ooh, yeah, that'd be why. Ooh. That's a spicy meatball. That is indeed a spicy meatball there. It doesn't matter about cutting that there, to be honest, because at the end of the day, like, supplied over here anyway. I'm surprised that these guys can't move as far. Yeah, we're going to ignore Estonia. There's no... I mean, like, taking Tallinn is all well and good, but I'd like to take Pskov instead. Like, we can take Tallinn in the future, but if I can get to Pskov and Init before, I'd be happier. Pskov's a very important city, really, here for us to use. If I take that, then I'd be much, much happier. I mean, this is it, or do I even have just a single... No, it's not worth it. Not in my opinion, I can have the infantry do that. Yeah, I just want to be over here to be able to move across. Alright, what I'm going to do here then... Move out you now the way. Just look in here so I can get a better shot of this. If I had a unit that was able to attack it, I'd be happy. Maybe I might. Crazy as a fox. But then again, Couple HQs here. There must be something there. Or I just might not be able to cross it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm half tempted to go here. I think I am, actually. I mean, I could go to that position there. But I've already got, yeah, I can already attack that position there. It doesn't get any easier if I move a unit there, really. I can't be across the river here this turn, so that's fine. So what I'm going to do is actually dislodge these headquarters. At least then I might be in a position here to unhinge their defense to the south. And then go around. So yeah, it's kind of holding them by the shoulders, I suppose you could call it. That's not exactly cracking, but... oh well. Yeah, at least we are on the outskirts of Pskov this turn, so that is... it's good. It's good enough. I mean, it would have obviously been far better had we been on the other side of the river. But at least we're in a position here where we do have 4 divisions, so we do have a good amount of combat power next turn to actually be able to potentially force the issue. These units going to have all these guys trapped over here, that's fine. And obviously this is captured way out here. So the forces over here to the north are going to be a difficult spot. Yeah. Nice wide supply corridor there. Weirdly, something might be here, I'm not entirely sure. Okay. I'll fly fuel north, I reckon. Of course, I did provide them with the Totenkopf SS motorized division, but I don't think that is a bad thing. I could maybe even have you do that, actually. Yeah, okay. Oh, actually, you could seize Minsk for me. Okay, you get the glory of being the first ones into Minsk. Or is that even needed? And I'm going to take that city anyhow, so I'd be better off doing this. I could move in literally one hack. Well, then again, I could probably do that with the infantry. So no, we'll move that unit later on. There's no point jumping the gun like that. Yeah, no point jumping the gun like that. Yeah, fuel's going to be an issue. It's really going to be like the second turn where things slow down. Like, we're out of fuel over there. That might have been just why they couldn't make it across there, just because of the lack of fuel. You can see there the defense of Leningrad already, you know, it's getting dense. Going to get denser and denser. But if I can take Pskov next turn, I'll really be in a position. And this is it. If there's units in Pskov, we're not going to fight for Pskov. I'm just going to cut it off and move around it, really. But as long as I'm across that river there, that's important. What I need to do here is, well, I need to be here. I need to be up to Lake Ilmen. Even potentially further than Lake Ilmen. But I need to be around about here. Within the next 2 turns, if I can manage it. That'll leave us in a good position to push on north. And it might be, that would just push on around like that, maybe. I tell you what, I didn't even move the Finns, did I? Were they Well, they're not active anyway. God, thank God for that. I was thinking, you know what? I forgot about their fins, didn't I? But no, thankfully they're not active, so I don't look like a giant jackass. Can you show for the entire map? Yeah, sure. A little bit hard to see, isn't it? So I'll scroll down slowly. There we go. Oh, he's gone. Okay. That's fine. You're welcome. Yeah, if I could have got across to that position there, that would have been amazing. At least that would have really devoured a lot of their positions. But I think moving to the south is the right idea. It projects out zone of control into these units over here. They're not going to have as easy time to move about as before. And ideally it might have been forced them to pull back, who knows. But I think the way we'll take a look at this is, I think the issues, like, people tend to get too focused on this spot here. And to be honest, it's probably better just go around it like that. So we'll go for that, really. When do the fins activate? Okay, it looks like... You know, I honestly can't remember. Oh, turn 4. Okay, there we go. That's good to know. Yeah, I mean, this is it. So if I'm there at Lake Ilmen by, like, turn 3 or 4 or something like that, then that's good. Really need to push that. But the good news is, let's see. I could even be at Mogilev, but yeah, we could be here. Actually, have some decent strength at this land bridge there, so that's very good news. Just really need to just rocket up the arse over here. And this is where we'll run out of fuel. So if I could try to penetrate that line, then I'd be happy. Issue is, it's going to be a case of trying to penetrate it in any meaningful way. I mean, this would be the best area here. I mean, if that is another, like, headquarters or airfield or something like that, we'd be cooking on fucking gas. Yeah. You can see, really, the actual unit mapping has them go around all that forest. Have you done proper reconnaissance? Yeah, we've had our reconnaissance done. Okay. But we are going to leave it here for tonight, then, ladies and gentlemen. So I'd like to thank you all so very much for watching. I do hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you have enjoyed this, please do consider supporting myself on Patreon. It makes the biggest difference, and it is the place where I receive the most amount of support from you guys. It really is appreciated. It does mean that I can actually go ahead and invest in new books, in new models, tabletop games, that sort of thing, new paints, and just really improve the quality of the channel. What I'm trying to do at the moment is actually save up for a webcam, so I can actually do painting stuff. Oh, attempt to do painting stuff, really. And models showcase and really lots of different things like that. So I'm going to say thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. I am so very glad that you guys are here. It really is a lot of fun to actually have you guys to speak with. So of course, if you're not following the channel, please do follow the channel on Twitch and on YouTube at XTRG. And thank you so very much. Do let me know what you think down in the comments. And I'll see you guys next time. 6 o'clock as per usual, really. Unless I die. So, there you go, guys. Until next time, thank you and goodbye. Good night, good evening, and good day.